We have a new movie on Apple TV, and that is with Miles Teller and Anna Taylor-Joy with The Gorge. Let's dive in. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Movie Dive. Today we're diving into a new Apple TV movie, The Gorge. For the longest time, I thought this movie was called The George until I finally saw it on Apple TV, and I guess I'm dyslexic or something. Before we do dive in, please don't forget to subscribe to the Movie Dive and try to get this little channel to 1,000 subscribers here in 2025. If I do, I'll be giving away a free $150 gift card to a random subscriber. Comment down below for a higher chance of winning. You always got to be a little skeptical when you have straight to streaming movies, because it seems like lately, of course, the trend is getting these big name actors, put them in these movies and just half-assing a script and getting it out there. To come straight out and say it, I'll say The Gorge is not very different in that aspect. The script and the dialogue is pretty trash. The acting between these two actors, who are very good actors, is not that great. Now, this movie, I guess, is described as an action and a romance. At least that's what it says on IMDb. There's one portion of The Gorge that is actually entertaining, and that is actually when they're down into the gorge, as you would call it, with these different creatures and aliens trying to kill them. I could see somewhere in there it having a good movie, and that part at least is entertaining enough to have on your TV while you're doing stuff around the house, and you stop and you watch it and you go, oh, that's a pretty cool fight scene they have going on right there. But then another aspect of the movie, of it being almost 2 hours and 10 minutes long, they have this huge build-up scene of romance between Miles Teller and Anna Taylor-Joy's character. That's the part of the movie I did not care about at all, and it seemed like that they were just phoning it in when it came to the acting. Even the poster right here is quite ridiculous. These two characters are on different towers showing each other little love notes, and I don't know. It seemed very Hallmarky at that portion. I didn't see the trailer to this movie, so I didn't know really what it was about, and there was a portion where I was like, is this the whole movie where they're just standing on these two towers giving each other love languages, and randomly these creatures come out of the gorge and they have to shoot them down? But it does take a turn later on in the movie where they actually are in the gorge, and I do actually find that part a lot more entertaining. Now, like I said before, this movie is not a good movie, and there's certain parts that can be entertaining about it. It does all come down to the context of the film. For example, Captain America Brave New World, I gave the movie such a worse rating than I'm going to give this movie, because that one's another big Marvel movie that they actually put into theaters, and they told you the Hulk was going to be a massive part of it to get you into a seat to see it, when the Hulk is only in 5 minutes of the movie, and by that time you're just so checked out you don't even care. But The Gorge, since it goes straight to streaming and it knows what it is, then it's still, like I said, not a good movie, not going to get a high rating. However, you do give it a little bit more of a pass in that aspect. It's not a good movie. However, you can find some entertainment out of it, especially if you have it on in the background of your TV, or maybe if you just want something corny to put on and watch, you can do it that way too. At least you didn't go to a movie theater and waste 2 hours and 10 minutes of your time on this. I will go ahead and give The Gorge a 40 out of 100. Have you guys seen it? What did you think about it? Comment down below. Let me know, and we'll see you next time on the Movie Dive.